Welcome back to my channel today. Today I'm going to be going over what I read in, May. Sorry, I don't know what month it is really. Now, this month I had finals and a whole bunch of other stuff, so I didn't really read that much. What I did read was, right here. I read book 3 and 4 of the Naruto series. I have been getting into the anime, however, they're so close, like, they pretty well say to the books that, honestly, I don't really need to read them because it's pretty much the exact same thing. But I'm probably going to go ahead and do that. And I will also be spacing these out between, months because I know with my library I'll probably get, like, book number 10 through 20, but I won't have 9, so I'm just going to go ahead and space these out between a long time. Some of the other books I read this month were Red Queen and Glass Sword. Red Queen was on my to-be read list for May, so I'm glad I finished this one. The next two, these were not on my May to-be read list, but I still love them. These are The Trials of Apollo, Book 1 and Book 2 by Rick Riordan. I put up a book review of these novels, and I really love them. I would definitely recommend these books. Another one I read, which was once again on my to-be read list, was A Year Down Yonder by Richard Peck. I really like this book. I also did a book review of this that I uploaded today, so you can once again watch that video. Then the other book I read this month was A Court of Thorns and Roses. I once again put a book review of this today, and this was once again on my to-be read list. I am happy that I finished this book. Now, what I didn't finish. One was Truth Witch. I can tell you what happened. I left the book in my car. I completely forgot about it. So, I don't know, I'm just gonna have to read it because it completely spaced my mind. So there's that. I do plan on reading this sometime soon. I don't know when, but just soon. That's all I know. Another book. I haven't finished this one. I actually started it a day or two ago. And that is The Last Wish. This book, I have loaned it out from my stepbrother for months. I honestly don't know how long. Definitely 6 months or more is what I've borrowed it from him. I just started reading it, and I was actually having some trouble reading this novel. So I decided to look into the author, see, like, it's just how he writes or something. And it turns out that the author is actually Polish, so this book has been translated. I can tell there are just some words that are not commonly used in the English language that must be the best translation from Polish to English. So there are just small things like that, and as well, this part really threw me off. In the first chapter, well, first I'm going to give you a small background of this book. It's set in a world kind of like the Dark Ages, but they actually have monsters. As you can see, the dragon running flames. And the monster, like, to make it once again human, you have to wait till, like, a rooster crows 3 times in order to know if it's been turned back into human after the night and stuff. And instead of saying rooster, which is the more common translation for a male chicken, they used the word that is more commonly used for male genitalia, but can also mean a male chicken. So I was reading the novel, and I was just like, a what? The third crow of a what? I didn't know they crowed. And then I was just like, thinking about it, and there were just, like, so many words I didn't know. Like, I read a bunch, but even this book has a lot of words that I never heard, like, I had never seen written out, but I had heard. So I had to look them up, and finally I was just like, you know what, I'm going to see if I can get an electronic version so I can just, like, highlight it and look at the definition stuff. So that is the way I've been reading this novel. It's actually on my phone because I'd say the first 2 chapters you're going to have about 1 word per page, but once you get past that, about maybe 1 word per 5 pages that you don't know. So just by being able to look up those words very easily, I've been getting through this book. I hope to finish it within the next week. So I'm gonna call this one half finished, even though it's only like a quarter finished. So there's that. Other than that, I did read the first book of the Unfortunate Fairy Tales. I actually didn't read it. I was actually listening to it in my car. I drive usually 40 minutes to and from my college classes. So that takes a lot out of a person, and I just like to listen to audiobooks when I'm in my car instead of listening to music. Through doing that, I finished that book. I can't remember the name. I just know it was the first book of the Unfortunate Fairy Tale series. I liked it. I mean, nothing too special. So basically that's it for my May books I read. There weren't many. I'm ashamed of myself. So yeah. Of course, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you like hearing book reviews, going over what a person didn't read, you know, anything like that, please subscribe to my channel. Of course, if you see any books behind me that you want an opinion on, just leave a comment down below and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Have a great day.